affirmations are powerful tools. They are based on the concept that what we believe and we give our energy to will manifest in our lives. So the purpose of an affirmation is to help us to change a belief so that it's in alignment with the reality that we want to create. But you know what? If you don't affirm in a style that is correct for you, very often you set up roadblocks and you give up and you don't manifest the reality you want. So I want to talk about how your astrology plays in to the style that might work best for you with affirmations. I have found that in most books related to affirmations, what you're going to read is the author's perspective, which usually is in alignment with the fixed sign modality in astrology, which is repetition, saying something with focus over and over again. Not all people respond to that. I happen to respond to that very much because I am a fixed sign. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The modality shows how the energy of those signs wants to manifest. And with the fixed signs, what we have is a laser beam focus. The fixed signs really do respond to repetition and sitting down, focusing, doing it the same way over and over and over. Now, you might have your sun sign in one of those 4 signs I just mentioned for the fixed signs, and maybe you're saying, well, I only sort of relate to that, because you have to take your whole chart into consideration here. Perhaps you have one planet in a fixed sign, but the rest of them are all cardinal or mutable. So what I'm going to do is describe the 3 different styles through the modalities in astrology, and I'm going to ask you to just pay attention and resonate with the one that is right for you, and don't get too caught up in matching it exactly to your chart. If you have a lot of fixed energy in your natal horoscope, meaning a lot of planets in those signs, you may find that you really do enjoy the repetition, that you write your affirmations down and you say them 10 times per day, for example. I know when I affirm, I like to have the quiet, concentrating time. But now if you're a cardinal sign, which would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, the mode is completely different. The cardinal modality seems to work very well when there is action behind the affirmation. In other words, I find again and again that a lot of cardinal people want to do their affirmations as they are exercising. Maybe they're running, or they're on the treadmill, or cleaning house, or they're moving their bodies, because that movement helps them to move forward with the affirmation. They might repeat the same affirmation, but their body needs to move with it. But very often, they like to improve on the affirmation, so they'll do it in repetition for a little while, then they'll improve it and make it better. But that movement makes the biggest difference in the world. You don't want to ask them to sit still. That's not the cardinal modality. It's movement. Now the mutable signs, and we have Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The mutable signs are flexible. They're light, playful. The worst thing you could do if somebody has a lot of mutable energy in their horoscope is to ask them to do their affirmations with a lot of repetition. The worst thing you can do, or to say, this is how you must do it. Now a fixed sign might relate to that, but a mutable sign would rebel against it, push away, and feel that that's heavy, and that often sets up a trap for them, and then they don't affirm at all. So in the mutable modality, you need to say, be playful. Do it like you want. Sometimes you can sing it. Sometimes you might want to repeat it. Sometimes you might want to change it up. You don't have to say it any certain number of times. Allow for that playfulness and that flexibility, and then the mutable energy takes a deep breath and relaxes, and they flow with it, because that's really the key with the mutable signs, is that playful, flexible, ever-changing flow. No 2 ways will be the same. So you see, we have very different styles here. The fixed sign would like the repetition and the focus and the concentration. The cardinal sign would like movement and activity. And the mutable sign just wants to play and be light and flow. So I've outlined 3 different styles for affirmations based on the modality of the zodiac signs. If you find the style that's right for you, you are much more likely to be successful because you want to do it. You enjoy it. That's the key. Now I suggest you come up with a few affirmations and then you move forward in the style that's right for you. And in the next episode of this affirmation series, I'm going to share with you a few special tips that will help you get even more success from your affirmations. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.